Welcome back, man.
Welcome back. Yo, hold on. We got to do that a little bit better, Sean. Welcome back to Sean and Sean Talk About Shit, bro. We back.
Yeah.
Huh?
We back after about a year hiatus.
Yes, indeed.
I think last April was the last time we recorded. April 2023.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I get lost with the time that when you get older. Like, I just had a birthday. My birthday was on the 12th of February.
Absolutely. Happy
Today,
birthday.
Thank you. Today's the 18th?
Yes.
Today's the 18th. I turned 46, right?
That's crazy.
All last year, I thought I was already 46. I'm not lying.
Wait. What? Please back up. Back up. How did you start thinking you was 46? What happened?
I don't know. There must have been a miscalculation somewhere. I thought that I was 46 all last year. And then, like a lot of people know, I'm starting to pursue my PhD in emerging media.
Absolutely.
And I said to myself, the mile marker is I want to have my PhD by the time I'm 50, 51 at tops.
Okay, I dig that.
So that made me start doing the math. I was like, okay, so I'm 46 now. I was like, doing the math. I was like, wait a minute. I was born in an even number year, so
I'm dying.
This was last year. I'm like, I shouldn't be 46.
Right.
I'm 45. So I went a whole year
telling people
I missed all of 45.
Because you was 46. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean.
But I gained a year.
This the question.
I gained a year.
The question, how was 46 last year, though?
46 was okay. It was okay.
Well, then you already
I get to do it twice. I get to do it twice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I get to do it. That's a rare thing for a human. That's a rare thing for a human to experience the same age twice in one lifespan. And I'm doing it.
I like it though.
Doing it big.
You're a trendsetter. I feel like nobody else did that before.
No.
Right? Well, so technically, right? That's kind of like people who used to lie about their age when they was young. Right? You was 18 when you was 15.
Right.
And then when you was 18, you was 18 again.
Right. That's true.
You get a chance to experience that, Sean?
That's true. And
here's the other part though. I said happy birthday to you 4 days early. You could have been like, bruh, it's not today.
It's all in the same black hole, bro. Like it's all in the same thing. Like
I'm dead.
It's like like I do appreciate my birthday. It's another year. Thank God. I'm happy to be still here. But it's like the older I get, it's like I see people that are my age celebrating at clubs still.
Yeah.
I see people that are still my age going on long weekends. I see people that are my age on boats for some reason. For some reason.
Yeah.
And it's like, to me, that like, I don't know, like I don't see myself, but that's an Aquarius. Like that's an Aquarius. We don't you can see it. Everybody's like, oh shit, Gemini's coming through. You heard an Aquarius say it's my birthday this month?
No.
Did you hear it in January?
No. First of all, I didn't even know when Aquarius was born.
Right.
I literally was at ballet school with my daughter the other day, and one of the moms was like, yeah, my birthday is tomorrow. I said, oh, happy birthday. You a Pisces? She said, no, I'm an Aquarius. I was like, oh. When do that start? Like, so I definitely could dig that. But
yeah, it's not.
Damn, I thought you was a Pisces, Sean.
No, I'm Aquarius.
I don't know.
No,
First of all right, that's the other part. I don't know nothing about the signs.
Yeah, the signs is like I know Pisces and I know Aquarius because I know when they start and when they end. That's it. Like the Pisces begins on the 19th of February. And the Aquarius begins on the 19th of January. Okay, so that's the only one. It's a
full solid month.
Yeah, that's the only ones I know. So
I mean, I know all of this, but what do they do? I tell people I'm a Cancer, they be like, "Oh yeah," and Sean is a true Cancer. I have no idea what that means. You don't know what that means. I have no idea.
I know what it means to be a true Aquarius because I have looked it up. Like it's to be aloof. It's basically all the negative. Qualities while being a positive person.
Yeah, so like apparently Cancers are moody.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I'm not moody. I just don't like people all the time because people be saying stupid stuff.
Yeah, I too am struggling with being around the human race as I get older.
Dude, my goodness. Sean. I'm an old black man now. Like I be getting annoyed from the simplest things. I'm like, God, that's annoying right there. Like I don't like how people chew when they chew their food.
Yeah.
Close your mouth.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah. I asked, like, I never heard, like, you pick up on the weirdest things, like people's breathing patterns. Like, this motherfucker been breathing like that the whole time? Like,
it's nobody else annoyed by how you breathe.
Yeah, you're right. You were like, this motherfucker chewing, he ain't got nothing in his mouth right now.
What?
Like, what is he chewing?
Why? This is my question, Sean. Why is it that the older people get, the more they want to talk to you while they have food in their mouth?
Yeah,
people who talk to me now, they like take a bite intentionally to talk to me. It's like, I got this burger. I'm not going to say nothing to you while the burger is whole. But then I'm going to bite it, and then I'm going to express my deepest concerns for the world.
Yeah.
It's incredible, man.
Miss me with that. Miss me with all of that.
That's how I know I'm getting old, though.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you for bringing your 46ism to the space. And it made me for real realize that, like, damn, it's 2024. So in July, I'm going to make 46 as well, sir.
You're going to be 46. Yeah, in July. Bastille Day, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And all last year, I was telling people I was 45. Right? It's like before July hit, I'm like, yeah, I'm 45, 45. Then I hit 45. And I don't really feel no different, except for I'm noticing after my birthday, I started getting way more annoyed with what people got going on.
Yep, that's what it is, man. It's really unbelievable how you get caught up in that. Like, I don't know. It's just like, but the thing is, everybody our age is going through the exact same thing. It seems everybody I know is going through every woman I know that's single is going through some kind of religious awakening.
Absolutely.
Now, no shade. I'm just saying what I noticed.
That's not shady at all.
No.
That is not shady at all.
Every guy I know that is single or with child talk about how much it's about their time.
Yeah.
It's my time. It's my time to do this. It's my time to do that. It's like, just do it, bro.
Absolutely.
Just do it. Like, that's the only way it get done. I ain't never done nothing by just talking about it. Like,
at all.
I ain't never.
They say faith without works is dead, Sean.
Just
that's like the rule or something.
Just do it, because, like, it's you telling me you're just gonna get the
You at that space of your black old manism, huh? You're not even listening no more. You just hitting them with.
I'm listening.
The head nod.
But if I know the character of the person.
Oh, okay.
That's how involved. That's how involved I'll be, or uninvolved.
So I think that's that's the thing about getting older, right? Is that you start to learn the patterns of people, right? And then you start to be like, you ever notice how old people used to be like, don't fuck with them because they just talking, right? And you'd be like, no, I feel like they, but the old person be like, no, they just talking. That's because they know they've been around, right? And they know that these people just be talking. They don't have no intent on doing nothing.
Right.
But the talk sound really, really amazing.
Right. Yeah.
Shout out to my granny now.
Yeah, it's like, it's just do it, bro. Like, at this point in life, we halfway through it.
And they had a good pace.
You be halfway through it, like. And that's if I live to 90.
You got that,
what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, I think I got a good 121 in me.
Well, I used to say,
God ain't let me off that easy, bro. Like,
I used to tell people I was good to 145.
Okay, yeah.
Here's the thing, though.
I can see that.
Here's the thing. Like, before Moses died, right? I'm gonna take you out on a little spiritual journey real quick. Before Moses died, you could get to 900. Look at Methuselah now.
Yeah, right.
Moshe, right? Moses was the dude that Hashem was like, nah, 120 is the max that everybody get. So that's it.
Okay.
So 121 sounds commendable.
Okay.
If you make it there, Sean, I'm rooting.
Yeah.
But it looked like, according to scripture, we done at 120
is the cutoff.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Why do you do that? Why do you think that God cut that off?
I feel like because it was a pretty solid number to get to. After 120, what you really expect, man? We already talked. We at 45 talking about how people don't listen and how we tired of listening to people breathe and eat.
Yeah, I mean, I see people at 90, 86 that are miserable though. Like
they are.
Yeah, so you think that's another 40 years?
Yeah, but so that's like the thing. I feel like
whatever.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
Yeah, right.
But like, what happens if you just like intentionally make people have to fuck with what you doing, right? Like, once I turn 50, all bets are off, sir.
Yeah.
I don't care about nothing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
I do that now. And you know what it is? Like, if I get when I get this doctorate, it's just going to get worse with me not wanting to do stuff.
First of all, congratulations though.
Oh, thank you.
Because I just found out about the PhD in emerging
media.
Emerging media.
Uh-huh.
That is incredible.
Uh-huh.
I feel like you need a good name. Like you got to change your last name now, right? Like after you become a doctor of media, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe your last name can be like film or like you know what I'm saying? Like you be like
something that goes with the field.
It's like Dr. Film.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah, I got to think of a piece of just a piece of static gear that used to just lay around our shop that nobody ever used, and I'll change my name to that, like Dr. Chip Chart.
Yeah. Dude, that's incredible. You could be
Dr. Chip Chart.
You could be Dr. Chip Chart cameraman. That's Sean.
Some random Dr. Back Focus chart. Something random.
Dr. Chip Chart is a real name. There's a dude right now who's like, this guy Sean is going to become a doctor and change his name to mine. His name is Chip Chart. That's a Sean. Yo, I'm trying to call you that for the rest of my life.
Okay. I mean, for those of you out there that don't know, a chip chart is a legitimate thing in the world of television. If you're working at a professional place,
Absolutely.
It's a thing that's needed to get your cameras looking matching. If you have a multi-camera shoot, you need a chip chart to make every camera look every shot look the same.
It's no way that you wait, Dr. Chip Chart. That's official. That's an official name, sir. But congratulations, though, for real, because I'm happy that you found a path that you like. I want to rock with that. And for anybody that I know that does media, I wouldn't think that anybody better than you could be a doctor of media game. That's in real life.
Appreciate that. Thank you. It's going to be a hard, long battle, but it's really not. I'm just trying to make it sound like that. Like it's real.
It's going to be long and arduous.
Yeah, like what did I already know? Like, it's going to be a lot of writing.
That's probably it.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of writing and a lot of research, but a lot of the research I'll already know about.
Absolutely.
There's, I understand the history of television, I understand the history of film, and I understand new media.
That is incredible. So yeah. I feel like that's just your cup of tea right there. Whoever designed that was like, man, I got this guy named Sean, Dr. Chip Chart Galloway. I'm gonna put him on game. I'm rocking with it though, gang. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What school you going to for?
Boston University. Yeah, it would be a terrier.
Yo, I'm with it. I'm with it, dude.
Yeah, Boston University. So I gotta finish up a few courses that I'm in for my master's at American University, and then after that's done, I'm gonna go right into the PhD. Yep, right into it. Yeah.
There you have it.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun because there's gonna be a bunch of young punks in there that think they already know. And then you're going to look at me as the old person that dresses cool, but then I'm going to school the fuck out of them.
Not you just added the fact that you stylish in there. Like, I'm going to be the old person who dresses cool. All right. I'll be stylish for free. I'm with that.
Yeah.
But that is dope, though. And I do think that there's going to be some space for you to give them a lot of history because your intention on how you teach people. I've watched you teach young people for a lot of years as it relates to film. I think that the way you approach, I think it'll be kind of dope for the people that surround you, though. So, congratulations, gang.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You did?
Yeah. So that turned into kind of like a get off my lawn type segment, I guess.
Yeah. But I want you to get off my lawn because I'm almost 50 now. Don't breathe when you get there.
Yeah, that turned into it. But that's cool. We older. That's the space we in.
Absolutely.
This show is about what space we are in, you and I.
Yes, like, Sean. We talking about some
people just happen to like listening to where we are in our space.
Because they can't believe that we are this fucked up in the world. That's what it is, Sean. They're like, oh, man, their life sounds incredible. I'm so happy I didn't have to go through none of that.
Yep. All right. Well, we're going to take a break, and then we'll come on back and talk about some sports.
I'm with it. The sports is, yes.
Yeah, we talk about
Let's
some sports. Welcome back to Sean and Sean Talk About Shit.
Welcome
we
back.
here. We chilling.
We back.
Glad you guys were asking about us.
Yes,
First
indeed.
of all, thank you.
And if you weren't, you were.
Yeah, there was a series of unfortunate and fortunate events that happened over the last year that kind of like threw us off.
Absolutely.
But we promise we back.
Absolutely.
And we got a studio space.
We got a studio space coming soon, man.
Yeah.
This is a real big deal.
Yeah, we're gonna leave this harem and and head out to a studio, an actual studio that's gonna be ours.
Yes.
That we can build and create and just have freedom.
Yeah, it's gonna be live, gang. We own that.
It's gonna be wonderful. So we want to talk a little bit about sports. The 3-point competition, the dunk competition, and the skills challenge was last night.
Yes, indeed.
Friday night for the NBA. They're in Indianapolis this year. Friday night was a celebrity game. I did watch the first half of the celebrity game, but it's all about ESPN is all about Stephen A. Smith, and it's all about Shannon Sharp.
Absolutely.
If you they were the two coaches, and it was kind of hard to follow the game because they had open mics on those guys the entire time.
Oh my God,
and it was
the two people in the world, the whole entire world that you could put a microphone on,
and leave it open. So it was kind of hard. I watched the first half; it was enjoyable. I wanted Jennifer Hudson to score a bucket, but
shout out to Chicago.
She didn't play that long. I like Jennifer Hudson. I always have. I really used to have a crush on her. It's like she was. I really like Jennifer Hudson.
Let me give you a quick sidebar for Jennifer Hudson. She did this competition in Chicago called Salem's Got Talent, right, at my mom's church, and she won the competition. And then right after that, she won American Idol. So everybody at the church was like, "That's that girl from the church."
Okay,
so,
that's nice.
Real life.
What's up? Yeah, well, she's talented, man.
Absolutely.
She's a EGOT winner, so
absolutely
one of 19 or 20. I think it's 21 total of those in the whole world.
That's crazy,
and
dude.
She's one of them, so good for her. It was good to see her out there playing basketball the other night. And apparently she's with Common. So
shout out to Rashi.
Yeah, she with Common. So they're a cute couple.
Absolutely, Chicago, bro.
Yeah, they look good.
Shot City. But. Go ahead.
So I was going to say, you were saying you watched the skill competition. You were saying there was a very talented guy in that joint.
Dude,
that
I like Anthony Edwards.
Who's a righty.
He's a right-handed player. I've been liking this dude since he's about 6th grade, right? Because I like LaMelo Ball, and I like both of them playing against each other, and I like them playing together, right? But in the skills competition, this dude said he was going to do the whole skills competition with just his left hand, right? And while he got to the three-point shot, and he was like missing his threes, the fact that this man went through the skills competition with his left, that's a heavy lift, bro. That says a lot about his skill set and about what he believes he can do.
Absolutely.
That's 100%. Incredible, man.
100%. I'm with that. I was watching the NHL skill challenge. Everybody knows I'm a Lightning fan.
Absolutely.
And there was one player from the Lightning in the skills challenge. And the skills challenge is a young man's game. It's a young, you got to have speed. You know what I'm saying?
That's part of the skill.
Yeah. So Kucherov, Kucherov was the Lightning player that was in. He's a very popular player in the league. And I was like, man, he's a little long in the tooth. So I'm watching these other guys going through this shit, and they 26, 24 seconds they getting through this thing. And I'm like, how?
It's no way.
How what they had to do. So I'm like, all right, Kucherov coming up. He number 5. I'm like, I'm gonna run to the bathroom because I've been drinking a gallon of water a day, so I gotta pee all the time.
Okay, yeah. Like, that's another old man thing, but I'm with it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'm gonna come back. I came back. Kucherov was them kids went so fast. He was 5 kids in front of him. Them kids went so fast. I missed Kucherov. Them kids was averaging 24. Kucherov was 48 seconds.
No.
I said, what happened?
The skills challenge is a young man's game.
It's a young man game. I was like, Cooch.
I don't know how old you is, Kucherov. But if you older than 23, sir, don't do it.
It's like, yeah, he's still dominant. He's still dominant in play.
See, but that's the trade-off, though, Sean.
Yeah.
You dominate because you have figured out the essence of the game.
Yeah.
Right? You know how to do all the other parts. When you're young, it's really about your speed and what you can offer by using your speed.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. So
that's something.
Yeah.
Bro.
So going back to Edwards, he's a very talented kid. Very It knows it.
Shorty is incredible.
He knows it.
And he's fun to watch, like, because his personality outside of him being on the court is just a jokester.
Yeah.
I like
the
it.
other thing that happened that we can talk about that was of note. The slam dunk competition wasn't that great.
Yeah.
But Steph Curry versus
Sabrina
Ionescu, the White Mamba,
Woo!
who was given that name by Kobe.
Absolutely.
Because she's nasty.
Absolutely.
So Steph won.
Yes.
But Sabrina put up a good fight. But you going against the coldest 3-point shooter to ever live. Like, and to me, Reggie Miller was that dude.
I don't know.
To me, Reggie Miller was what he did to the Knicks in that playoff game.
It was 45 seconds? Yeah, I remember that. There was like 9 points in 45 seconds.
Under pressure, bro.
I remember that.
That was cold. To me, that game right there alone made him until Steph.
Yeah.
I ain't seen nobody. I mean, you got Ray Allen.
I can give you that. I definitely like that.
But even Ray under pressure too.
Absolutely.
But 9 points in 45 seconds when you under the facing elimination.
That was a lot. Yeah, that was a lot right there. I can't even front. Like, I'm sitting right here like reliving the gravity of that moment because I remember when it happened.
With Spike right at his back. Screaming at him.
At his back. And there was 2 steals in the play. Like, you had 2 steals and 9 points. And they was all wet though. Like, it wasn't like he was hitting the backboard. He was all day. Like,
he was unbelievable.
Okay, I'll give you that.
I saw that game. We saw that game. That's what I keep telling people today. I saw Michael Jordan play.
Yes.
And I've seen LeBron James play.
Yeah.
And there ain't no comparison.
It's different.
It ain't no comparison.
LeBron really does not. People. I told you, Sean. People hate when I say it, but like he reminds me of Scottie Pippen.
Mm-hmm.
He's the new version of Scottie Pippen. Like he's a wonderful role player.
Right.
He's a superstar role player.
He's a superstar,
and because of Scottie Pippen, role players are allowed to have that superstar space, right? But he's not the get you over the hump guy.
No.
Right? He needs to get you over the hump guy. That's why you got a Kyrie.
Right.
That's why you got a Dwayne Wade, right? Like, you was going to win championships with them regardless, right? Ask yourself why you can't get it done with LA. You won the bubble championship. It was a bubble chip, G. Like, everybody had COVID.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? The in-play tournament, they like the NBA made sure you won the in-play tournament this year.
They made a deep run, though.
The NBA made sure that they won that fucking tournament, Sean. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Look at the games. Look at how people was like, come on.
Okay, I give you that.
You mean the Lakers ran through the West, Sean?
Yeah, I give you that. All right. I mean, but like, like again, I it's a complete. If you didn't see Michael Jordan, all the young kids out here, the Kai Cenats, and if you didn't actually see you looking at Michael Jordan's highlights, don't do watching this man play for 15 years any justice. Like,
just looking at his highlights don't do like just watch one full game of Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you could watch LeBron James and you looking at him from the lens of what people can do in the NBA now. I'm saying, look at Michael Jordan play and watch how the NBA was trying to keep up with his style of play. Right? The NBA is like, okay, well, like, remember, like, people had a reason. They was fouling him on purpose. And the NBA is like, okay, we got to figure out how to, like, make sure that he get fouls called. He getting abused. The Jordan rules.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I definitely feel like when you think about old school basketball, right, you do have to have that lens that attached to it. And I really wasn't really thinking about how incredible that Reggie Miller run was. That shit was dope.
Reggie Miller was that dude, but like it's like you know, I mean, we were talking about Sabrina and Steph.
Yeah.
Steph is the purest 3-point shooter I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And Clay was that dude too at 1 minute. Clay had till Clay got injured. Clay might have went to another team and been that dude. Like,
he might have been.
He might have been that dude. Like,
I'll be wondering, like, what is is the confidence there because they together in Wreck and Shop, and would he be as dope if he went to a different squad?
Well, he had a good game before the All-Star break. He had a 36-point game before coming off the bench.
Yeah.
So we'll see if his confidence is back. You know, sometimes you got to do that to
and
people.
As far as Steph go though, Sean, like, his dad had a really pure jumper, right? And I can only tell you that because his dad played on my favorite team, right? I'm not going to say Charlotte Hornets was my favorite team because I was a Bulls fan, but Larry Johnson was my very favorite player in the NBA. So whenever he's playing, I'm watching everybody he played with. The squad that he was on, You got Glenn Rice and Dale Curry.
Yeah.
They had the Splash Brothers before they was the Splash Brothers.
I thought that Glenn Rice Jr. would be that dude. Like, you know,
your dad could hit anything.
Your father. I remember Glenn Rice. They interviewed Glenn Rice, and they was like, what do you see when you on? He was like, when I'm on, the back is just as big as a fishnet. Like when them big ass nets that you use to. He was like, it's just huge. He was like, I just can't miss. That's what I see. And I'm like, dang,
that's incredible.
That's crazy that you could be on like that, and that little cylinder becomes this big to you,
and you can't miss.
It's crazy.
I watched this cat play at least 3 or 4 can't miss games.
Yeah.
Right, but like, so the essence of what you was talking about Reggie Miller, right, with the three jump shot, 3 threes in a row. Mm-hmm. I think the reason why I didn't appreciate it is because they used to hoop back in the days.
Yeah, they did.
Every game was dope like that. Like they would come down to the wire and you like, oh man, this is
You ain't missed no regular season NBA games.
What?
None. Not in the 80s and 90s.
Bruh. You could miss a playoff game. Right? Yeah. But nobody missed the regular season.
Right.
I feel like I watched all 82 games for the Bulls for the whole 90s, from 1990 to roughly about 98.
You know, I was thinking about this the other day. I'm actually jealous of you because you grew up in Chicago. Like in the 90s, we didn't have nothing but the Orioles. Our team,
but Cal Ripken was kicking ass though. In the
Cal
90s.
Ripken is one. Cal Ripken. I always say Cal Ripken is my absolute favorite. Cal Ripken and Joe Montana are my absolute favorite pro athletes of all time.
I dig that,
and that's because when the Colts left us to go to Indianapolis, they left in the early 80s, 83, 83, I think. But when I came into the age of maturity and understanding football and watching football, the 49ers were very good.
Yes.
And they had, they were very good.
They had a whip.
Yeah. And that's what was on television here.
Yes.
That's why there's a lot of 49er fans in Baltimore. Like
that
a
makes
lot.
sense.
There's a lot of because that's what they put on TV here. We got to watch the 49ers. They didn't show the Redskins.
That makes sense.
They showed the 49ers.
Damn.
Yeah, because they were the good team. It was like 49ers or Cowboys. And most people went with the 49ers.
That's hella interesting.
Yeah, my youngest sister's still a 49ers fan.
That is very interesting, man.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I grew up in Chicago, so, like, I watched the Bears. Even when it came to football, like, the Bears is considered a storied franchise in the NFL, right? So, like, even when the Bears was bad, they still was NFL royalty, right? So I didn't even think about that. Like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, we never saw... We never saw Bears on the TV. Unless the 49ers were playing them. We never saw Green Bay until Brett Favre came.
Yeah, you didn't have to see Green Bay, though.
We never saw the Falcons. We never saw these things.
That's crazy.
That's what we saw, the San Francisco 49ers. I could run you the whole roster from, like, the Ronnie Lott years. Ronnie Lott was my favorite. Is my all-time favorite strong safety, followed by John Lynch. And
2 amazing.
Yeah, and then like I watched positions like those, like I could tell you the nose tackles. I could tell you everybody that was on those teams, and then I could go to the '90s teams with Ricky Waters and
they was even cold.
Yeah.
When they had Steve Young.
Yeah, a young Terrell Owens came. Like when Garcia was the quarterback after Steve Young retired.
Was Ryan Garcia right? That's his name.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, number 5.
No, Jeff Garcia.
Number 5, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I can tell you about all those teams. Like when I saw Steve Mariucci at the Super Bowl one year, I was in San Francisco. And I was so excited, and I always wanted to see him because he was the 49ers coach.
Absolutely.
And after everybody, he was the new age 49ers coach.
Yeah.
And I saw him, and he was going up an escalator, and I was coming down the other side. And I was like, and I was with Holly Patterson. And I was like, oh, my God, that's Mooch. She was like, who? I was like, he was the coach of the 49ers.
Right.
Like, he coached some Hall of Famers.
Absolutely.
I was like, he's big time. And she was like, you going to say something to him? I was like, I don't know. And then we got right to the point where we were passing. I was like, what's up, Mooch? And he just kept going. And he looked up. He was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, oh, shit, he talking to me.
Oh, dude.
I was like, what's up, Mooch? Yeah, I was like, what's up, Mooch?
I'm dead.
Yeah, I was that. Yeah, I was like, whenever I see those people that I watched on TV, like,
Yeah.
it's just like, man,
I definitely could dig
I
that.
haven't met Cal Ripken yet, but if I ever meet Cal Ripken, like,
I mean, considering that his owners group just bought the Orioles, I'm pretty sure he gonna be in the space a little bit.
Yeah.
At least. You dig?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So I don't doubt that the opportunity is gonna present itself for you and Cal Ripken to be introduced to each other. You know, speaking of those players though on that 49ers team, right? I remember being about 14 years old, and my cousin Joseph and you know, their family was in Chicago for a Taekwondo tournament, right? So like go to Rosemont Horizon to go to the tournament, whatnot. And I come out to go get some popcorn, right? And I fucking ran into Roger Craig.
Oh wow.
It was incredible. I was like, oh my God, it's Roger Craig, right?
Yeah,
so
he was the guy.
Bro, we talked for a good little minute, shook my hand, gave me an autograph and whatnot. Then I went back to my seat, right? My little cousin Magic, Joseph's big brother, was like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. So we started walking to the bathroom. I ran right into Ronnie Lott like 10 minutes later.
Gosh.
It was incredible. I was like, yo, I just saw Roger Craig. It was so having the feeling of those teams, right, and just being able to be kind of close to those people, it was a different essence, I think, in pro sports then, because pro sports then was more connected to the people.
Yeah,
right?
those players were completely accessible,
and
I mean, would see them out.
Even then, back then, they still was catching commercial flights.
Yeah,
right,
yeah, right, exactly.
So like being far removed is I think the essence of sports is a little bit different, and I think that is the reason why people relate to their quote unquote goats the way that they do. Yeah, right.
Yeah. There's a lot of goats out here today. Goats.
The goat.
That's like, yo, bro, if you played when I was if you was in the era that I watched, you'd be coming off the bench.
Absolutely.
Like you wouldn't even, you know.
And
like,
that's for all of the sports.
Yeah,
that's
like,
for all of the sports, guys.
Like Shannon Sharp. I was watching Shannon Sharp on First Take.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the NFL rules. And they were going back and forth. And at the end, he said something to shut everybody else up. He was like, if I played in today, you'd have to add another 2,000 yards to my yardage.
Absolutely.
And another 40 touchdowns to my total.
Is he lying, though?
No, he's not.
Is he lying?
He is absolutely not. He is not lying.
Can you imagine if Steve Atwater played in the NFL now?
He couldn't.
They would put him out the league.
Yeah, he couldn't.
They'd be like, sir, you got to go. You out the league.
They would say he was dirty. Yeah.
What?
They would say he was dirty.
This cat had the most like you didn't want to play against Atwater.
He wouldn't be able to do it. He wouldn't be able to play in the NFL.
Bruh, you know every time you get on the field, them pads finna touch somebody's life, right? And people should be like, yo, he hit so hard. They would have put him out the NFL. And he ain't never speared, like he ain't never leaned his head. It was straight shoulders.
Yeah. He tackled legally.
They will Steve Atwater, you would get put out the NFL right now.
I mean, so would Bernard Pollard. Like Bernard Pollard played in the last 10 years.
Absolutely.
He was on the Ravens Super Bowl team in 2012. He wouldn't make it in today's game with his style.
That's the thing. Like people be like, oh well, you got to account for the finesse and you don't. What happened was they made it an entertainment product, right? They made the games faster by calling less calls, right? Because people don't want to see people shoot free throws. I don't pay $50 for a ticket to watch you shoot a fucking free throw. I want to watch you dunk on somebody. Right. So it's more breakaways. It's more like they added penalties for catching people in the open field. I mean, open court. It's an entertainment product. And if you don't recognize it from the entertainment value right now, you're gonna get stuck thinking that they actually playing sports.
Absolutely.
Right. It's a soap opera. People, right? I'm just letting y'all know how NFL, NBA. Listen, if you all have not been watching these sports events, you all are not paying attention to the scripts that they working on. Just saying, I don't know why the Baltimore Ravens have the number one running offense in the NFL. You go against the dude in the playoffs. Right? This is the point where Lamar Jackson is about to prove that he is actually the GOAT. And then your coaching tell you to pass the ball?
Yeah. Against the defense that was ranked 27 against the run.
And you
I mean, we could go down that rabbit hole. Like we'll be sitting here talking all morning about that. Nobody was happy about it here. The only people that was happy about it was the people in Kansas City. I was in Kansas City the week of the Super Bowl.
I remember that.
I went out there for work, and the people, when they found out I was a Ravens fan and from Baltimore, they were like, "What happened?" They was like,
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
know. They said nobody in here was expecting to win that. I talked to different people in different places, and
Absolutely.
nobody in Kansas City was expecting them to win that game. Nobody.
Because they shouldn't have won. First of all, like this, okay, I'm not gonna say a lot, Sean, but I want to add this to the conversation. Lamar Jackson, right, MVP, has for the entire year had the ability to change plays at the scrimmage line whenever he wanted to change the play because it wasn't gonna work out, right, and he could do whatever. How do you get to the AFC Championship and Lamar can't change none of these passing plays to running plays?
Yeah. He also wasn't feeling the pressure very well, which is something that he's been really known for. Like,
Absolutely.
I don't know, man. It's one of those things. Like, I used to be a real fanatic. I would be one of them dudes that'd be ready to break a TV.
Yes.
But I just, if they don't care, how can I care? I mean,
I care, Sean. This is my transplant
but
team.
The next week they was at the Pro Bowl game,
Kicking it.
smiling and laughing like nothing.
Okay, speaking of
Nothing
smiling and
came
laughing,
of it.
Sean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to change sports on you, but this hurt my heart. I was on Twitter about 2 weeks ago
Okay.
looking at some sports.
Okay.
Charlotte Hornets is down by 32 points.
Okay.
LaMelo Ball is injured. He on the bench. Two other players that's playing.
Right.
They're on the bench with him. And these ones is laughing, hysterically laughing maniacally.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but like when I was shorty playing any sports, when we was losing, my coach would say, what the fuck do you got to laugh at?
Yeah. They didn't care. It was a different game.
You
back
play.
then.
You a professional athlete making millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Y'all down 30.
Yeah. It's sad, bro.
And
It's
you
a
on the
sad-
bench laughing.
It's a sad state of affairs, but I try not to get too into pro sports anymore. Like I try not to get wrapped up in it. My Orioles were also the number 1 seed, favorite to win the World Series. They got knocked out in the second round.
Yeah.
The first round they played by a team that barely made it into
Absolutely.
the playoffs. The Texas Rangers barely made it into the playoffs. Then they go on a run and win the whole thing. Like,
Now, you talking about disappointment.
yeah. My Ravens and my Orioles both had number 1 seeds in the same year. Both outstanding seasons. The Orioles won almost 110 games.
Bro, they both had the greatest teams in their respective sports for the year.
Yeah. And they both got escorted out. Like, and it's just like, it's heartbreaking.
Y'all better start watching these scripts. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it hurts, man.
So, but look at, all right, so look, they lose, right?
Yeah.
Then the following big news that comes to the Orioles is what?
Well, the team is staying.
The new ownership.
The new
team staying.
A few
new
weeks
ownership.
ago, new ownership. Yeah,
So now you got
and they signed a 30-year lease.
So now you got Cal Ripken as the guy, right, that owned the team in the building that Cal Ripken built with a 30-year lease. You don't think that the MLB gonna get him a championship in the next 2 years?
Yeah, the MLB is definitely going to get. And what I'm happy about is that with Cal being the owner, part of the ownership, we'll start to get things back in Baltimore with the MLB.
Absolutely.
The MLB was very upset with the Orioles over the Masson deal, the channel that the Orioles owner owned, and how he treated the Nationals.
Absolutely.
So the Nationals can only be play on Masson. They can only be seen on Masson.
I didn't even know that.
So it's
okay.
same thing with the Orioles. The Orioles can only be seen on Masson.
Absolutely.
Because the person that owns the Orioles owned that team. When the Nationals came, he didn't want the Nationals because we were getting a fair amount of people from D.C. to come watch the Orioles. So the deal they made was that, okay, they got to play on Masson.
That's crazy.
MLB wasn't happy with that deal, even though the Nationals became unhappy with that deal.
Yeah.
But the way that they punished the Orioles is stripping the All-Star game from us. It ain't been an All-Star game in Baltimore since the 90s. And we got a beautiful park.
Absolutely. We got one of the best parks. We got one of the best parks in there.
One of the best new age parks in baseball.
I can 100% attest to that.
It ain't Fenway. It ain't Yankee Stadium. but it is a beautiful place to go watch a baseball
Not
game.
only is it a beautiful place to go watch a baseball game, it feels like baseball once you get on the property.
Yeah.
Soon as you cross the street, and you get like you standing by the statues or something, like it feels like you at baseball.
Yeah,
I'm with that.
It's a beautiful place. So I'm hoping that with the old leadership moving out and ownership moving out, and Cal and his guys moving in, that they can start to broker some deals and we can get the All-Star game.
Absolutely.
We were supposed to have the All-Star game the year after it was in Cincinnati. I went to that All-Star game to cover some media to get shout-outs.
Yeah.
The next year, it was supposed to have been in Baltimore. I was pumped because I was like, I'm going to be
at home.
I'm going to be down on the field looking up at people I went to school like, yeah,
absolutely. I made it.
Yeah. I was so hyped. I was like, it's going to be at home.
Yeah.
Bruh.
No dice.
It's going to be at home. I was getting cool with Adam Jones because I always wore my Oreo hat. And they always say don't wear the hat of the team. I like the Orioles and wearing my Oreo hat. And I would be down on the field and Adam Jones would be like, nice, man. You got it on again.
Listen,
we start talking.
Absolutely.
Talk. And then I was like, it's going to be in Baltimore next year, yo. I was like, I'm from Baltimore. He was like, we're going to put on.
Yeah.
Then it got stripped from Baltimore 2 months later and put in D.C.
That is incredible.
They put it in D.C. and it became the Bryce Harper show.
I remember that game.
Yeah.
That was like Bryce Harper breakout party right there.
It became the Bryce Harper show.
That is incredible.
They stripped it and they gave it to the team that they felt got punished in that bad deal.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Sports history for you came from Sean, huh?
Yeah.
Sean and Sean talking about sports history.
Shit. Huh? I actually met Bud Selig at the it was one of the All-Star games. I met him and Frank Thomas. I didn't realize how big Frank Thomas was.
Yeah, he is monstrous.
They call him the big hurt.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how tall he was.
Yeah, I seen this dude the first time in person when I was probably about 11 at the Sox game. Like,
yeah. So we was at that All-Star. I forgot what city he was in. But I was with Jamin. Jamin was like, hey, is there any way we can he asked one of the people, any way we can get a shout out from the commissioner? And he was like, oh, yeah, the commissioner's incoming. We can get you a shout out. I'm like, cool. They was like, just stand right here. So then we standing there like 5 minutes later, a team of people comes up to us, like, follow us.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's the
like,
craziest
where we
thing.
Going? Like, we about to get knocked off. Like, they look like gangsters.
Yeah.
Like, we about to get killed because we asked for a shout out, man.
Absolutely.
Bro, they took us in the back, and then this big ass door opened, like a garage door opened up, and this Escalade pulled in. This dude jumped out the Escalade, rolling.
Let's get it.
Like, you rolling? I'm like, huh? Like, this was his last year in charge of baseball, too.
Yeah.
I'm like, this dude is a G right now. Like, he don't even realize how cool this looks.
Bro.
Like, he jumped out there, like, somebody told him on the way in
that he got to do it.
There's a team, the DOD is here, and they want you to say something to the troops. And he had his message. He jumped out. He was like,
let's go.
Let's go. I was like, this dude is professional.
But that's how it's wild when you're trying to get a shout out from a commissioner of a professional sports league because they treat him like they're the president.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They did the same thing when we went to get Roger Goodell. Right? And it was like, they said, okay, well, you all might be able to get Lady Gaga because she coming past. Like, they was like, oh, no, you all step back and get everything ready, and then Roger Goodell's coming through. Like, you know, when he came up, he's like, hey, you guys wanted to shout out real quick. Which guys are the troops? Yeah. Right? So the two guys that was in uniform, you know, they stood next to him. He gave him the shout out real quick and gave him the quick little look. Yeah. And then he's like, is that everything?
Yeah.
So yeah, commish, that's it.
Yeah.
Did he just kind of scurried off? But he had like 40 people.
Yeah, he had like 40 people. He was like Bud Selig was literally walking in the middle of a circle. There was a circle of people.
Absolutely.
And he was in the middle of the circle, and they were all walking in unison.
Absolutely.
Like they practiced that shit.
They probably shot it.
It was crazy. I never seen nothing like it. And
crafty security service.
And I swear, I saw the same thing with the Ravens owner too, at the New Orleans Super Bowl.
Okay.
And they were walking, and they walked past, and he was like, all right, guys, I'll see y'all at the media party because you know they can do the big media party that's fun and shit.
Yeah, media party.
All right, see y'all at the media party. So we like, all right, sir. So he walking, he got the circle around him. People come up to him. Somebody in the front like, no.
Yeah.
person come from the person on this side like, no.
Yeah.
And they still walk. They just keep walking. Like, I'm like, yo, that is so cold.
I need that though in my life, Sean.
I was like, that is cold.
So I know we got to get up out of here for this segment, but this is the last little deal, right? College sports. Right? As it pertains to college sports, something phenomenal happened recently.
Okay.
Can you tell the folks what happened recently?
Talking about Caitlin Clark.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she a beast, bro. Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark broke the NCAA record for points scored.
Absolutely.
All time.
Absolutely.
And she's cold.
Absolutely.
She cold.
She did the
bro.
thing, and y'all got pissed off because she did the thing.
Well, you can't see me.
Right? But then she broke the record.
Like, let's not get mad at athletes. Athletes supposed to have that edge.
You're supposed to.
You're supposed to have that cockiness. She don't come off as a cocky person. She do come off as a person that demands the best out of herself and her teammates. That's how that's she to me. She kind of got that Jordan feel.
Absolutely.
Like
so
she not cocky, but she demands the best of herself. And nothing wrong with that.
That's how the greatest play.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, legit. Yeah. When we think about, all right, so I'm a refrain for the first couple seconds, right, and talking about people who are in the comparative space as far as identity, right? But let's go with a person like Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Right? Magic Johnson comes out of college and he's like extremely confident.
Yeah.
Right? He fucking wheels the Lakers into a championship.
Out of nowhere.
Right?
Right.
Like that's the confidence we're talking about.
It's all about the Celtics.
When we talking about confidence, we talk about the same type of confidence that a Tom Brady would have, right?
Right.
You come into the league and everybody's like, this guy's not going to be the guy. But then like fucking 6 championships later, they have to respect the fact that you showed up looking like you wasn't ready to play football. Right. So in terms of Caitlin Clark, yeah, she did the thing. Everyone's like, Angela Reese finna get on her ass. Like, but Shorty is cold. She knew she was cold. Yeah. She was calling attention to her game because they wasn't paying attention. Right. Exactly. I ain't mad at you, Shorty. I ain't mad at you.
Like like the one thing that when people win awards, they don't just
Angela Reese, not Angela Reese.
Yeah, when you win awards, not sports, but I'm talking like when you win Emmys, when you win Grammys, when you win Oscars, when you win Pulitzer Prize. You don't win those awards unless you put in for them.
Absolutely.
You got to put in. They ain't just watching and saying, "Oh, that was a good movie. We picking that." You got to enter it into the competition
Absolutely.
To be the best.
Absolutely.
If you don't enter it into that competition, ain't nobody going to know. You got to make people call it. You got to call it to people's attention how good you are.
Absolutely.
And if you're not doing that,
what you doing?
Going to be an unsung hero.
What you doing?
You're going to be an unsung hero.
So, Caitlin Clark, shout out to you.
Keep doing what you're doing.
I'm up on you.
Keep doing.
I am up on you. Okay, congratulations, gang.
On you.
You did your
Angel
thing.
Reese, you still doing your thing too.
Angel Reese, you cold too.
Yeah.
You did. But I know you cold.
We up on both of y'all.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for First of all, thank y'all for changing how people was identifying with women basketball. We already know from my research, right? The vast majority of people who consume women's basketball is like 3-1, I think, was men, right? Now that women are starting to get into women's basketball, I think that's pretty clever. But shout out to Angel Reese and for Caitlin Clark for putting people in tune with what's going on.
In the college game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in the college game.
Welcome back to Sean and Sean talking about shit.
Welcome back. So current events, a lot's been going on.
Absolutely.
We missed a whole lot to talk about that I think that people would have loved to hear our thoughts over the last year. But man, it's some wild stuff going on right now. Yes. And I don't know where to begin.
All right, well, let's start with AG Letitia Smith in the southern jurisdiction of Manhattan, right? Hit Donald Trump with the $354 million deal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a big blow.
And he also got banned from business practices in New York City for 3 years.
Absolutely.
That's crippling.
That's a huge blow, man.
Yeah. That's crippling.
Considering that's the main space where your money come from.
Yeah.
That's a big deal, man.
So my question, this is my question.
What you got?
So to run for president, to hold my job as a government official, I can't assume a certain amount of debt.
Absolutely.
Every year I have to fill out a form. I just filled it out this last week, saying that I haven't incurred any debt over a certain amount of money.
Absolutely.
If I'm working part-time, I have to tell what that job is.
Absolutely.
It's
called a financial disclosure statement.
Everybody in the government that's a government employee has to do this form.
Yes.
I'm assuming the president does too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he's a government employee.
Absolutely.
How?
Okay. So
let me adjust my beanie. How? How is this man with $355 million? That's a debt.
That's a debt, 100%.
$355 million in debt. That's just the debt from that case.
Yes, absolutely.
There could be more. How is he still eligible
All right. to
run for president?
So technically, that debt ain't just personally his, right? It's this. Okay. That's his company debt.
Company debt.
He does have another case though with Stormy Daniels. That's a defamation case.
Okay.
I'm sorry, not Stormy Daniels. That's he had another defamation case that happened last week or the week before, where the person was awarded I think 30-something million.
Okay.
So that's an actual debt.
Okay,
but
that's still a lot of. Oh, you're talking about the old news reporter?
Yeah.
That he sexually.
Absolutely.
They said he sexually assaulted.
So now, if you think about it in terms of how he is speaking, right? Mm-hmm. Former president says, "Oh, this is a political witch hunt because my political opponents don't want me to run for president."
Mm-hmm. They absolutely don't.
And this
let's come. We don't, bro.
That's how you get him to not run for president, though, right? Uh-huh. You make this large amount of debt that he has incurred, right? Uh-huh. Now you have to report this on your financial disclosure. You are at the mercy of anybody who can give you the money to make this debt go away.
Right, exactly.
So, that's definitely an interesting place to operate in. Yeah. But the political space is going to be interesting to watch. Just because there is no clear front runner for either of the major political parties, right? And then there are really, really strong candidates in the third space, right? But then you got Fannie Willis, right?
Yeah, who
is the person who appointed the prosecutor for Donald Trump's election trial in Georgia. They found wind that she and the dude had an affair, or they had a relationship. It wasn't an affair.
Yeah.
They had a relationship, right? And then they kind of started putting her on trial.
Right. It wasn't a affair. Let's clear it up. It wasn't a affair.
It was not an affair.
The guy was divorced.
He
was divorced or going through proceedings.
Yeah, they was in a regular relationship. Okay. So I don't want nobody to think that it wasn't nothing bad about the relationship. Mm-hmm. The reason why it came into question though is because he went on a trip, right, and she paid for his trip in cash, right? It was like an expense trip, but she paid for it in cash, and they wanted to know where she get this type of money in cash from.
I saw what her father said when they asked her that question.
What he said?
He said it's a black thing.
Why did he say that though? Do you know why he said that?
Because black people have been taught to pay for everything in cash.
Yeah, but
if you got it in cash, pay for it in cash.
2 days before that, when Fannie was on the stand, they asking her where the money came from, and she's like, it came from a variety of sources. So the lady keeps saying, the other attorney keeps saying, well, so you don't know where it came from. So then she goes well, I had this thing happen. I put a little money over there then. And then, her excuses was regular black people excuses.
Right.
If you don't know no black people who have never kept money under the mattress.
Under the mattress, right.
Where you from?
Right. Yeah, that's the thing.
That's an actual thing. Yeah. So she took that to court. Her dad came in and was like, nah, this is what it is, gang. So, it is what it is. And that's the political space that we operating in right now. The state's attorney, right, for the state of Georgia, has to answer questions about her relationship because the former president is being indicted for election fraud. Now that don't even make sense if I said that to you.
Yeah. Yeah, she lit it up on the stand the other day too.
Absolutely.
She lit it up. She defended herself well. And, she gave him She gave him the same fire that they've been trying to give her. She gave it back.
That's how you got to do it, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? And if you understand, right, like this is what I be trying to tell people. When people are dealing with President Trump or former President Trump, you got to play the same game that he played.
Yep.
His whole game is in the media.
Yeah.
If he could cook you in the media, you done. You done.
Yep. He's a television personality.
He cooking you in the media. Once he gets you in the media and you like, damn, I don't got no legs to stand on. He gonna berate you, call you all kind of stupid people, right? And you gonna stand and take it, and you gonna try to defend yourself against being stupid while explaining to people that's like reliving this stupid man's thing, right? Like the stupid idea.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah. Yep.
And then lastly, Sean, in terms of legal news, one of the lawyers for the Young Thug Rico case has now been criminally indicted on gang charges.
She's an idiot. Did you see her videos, her Instagram posts? She's her TikTok. She's an idiot. How did she's one of the people that make you think it ain't that hard to get a law degree. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure it's very hard and very challenging.
It probably is. Very
God dang, girl. Right. What in the world?
I mean,
she put up the paperwork and was like, yeah, they gonna get off. What?
I guess a lot of people don't really know what she got caught for. So this is what happened. She was privy to a meeting with the authorities, right? That was talking about bringing forth an indictment.
Right.
This don't have nothing to do with the Young Thug case.
Right.
She then called the person.
She tipped him off.
And told him to get rid of the phone that he had because the police was getting ready to indict him.
Okay. So I get it. She watched a whole lot of Power. She thought she was.
Is that what they doing on Power?
They do that on Power. They got crooked lawyers all over the place.
I don't frequent Power.
They got a lawyer on there. He was crooked as I don't know what. He was helping get rid of bodies. He was giving out burner phones.
This just sound like her.
And same like on every episode of Power got a crooked lawyer. Every Power got a crooked lawyer. She watched too much Power. That's what they do on Power. So that's what happened.
Okay, I dig that.
She got her circuits crossed. She forgot this was the real world, though.
My bad, 50. I don't watch Power.
I get it. I understand now. I understand. I'm sorry.
So that's where she took it from.
100. I bet you. I bet you that's where she got that shit from.
I mean,
I'm gonna tell you. I'm just because on the Power. The Ghost book, Power 2 book, Ghost book, whatever it's called. The one where his son is now, because the original character got killed in the first show.
I didn't know that, but I did.
They did a spinoff with his son, who is now in college, and Method Man is his crooked lawyer.
Okay, all right.
He be doing some cruddy stuff. That's what this girl thought she was. Girl, they got people writing that shit for them.
Absolutely.
That ain't real.
It's not real life.
You think if Method Man tried that as a real lawyer, he would be out in these streets like he is on the show?
It's a TV show.
It's a TV show.
So
that's what I feel. See, it would have more weight if I was Dr. Chip Chart. Because I was a doctor of media. If I was a doctor of media,
what's your professional opinion?
I can help people separate real from fake. Because you got women out here today thinking that Shake Shack ain't a good first date.
I saw that video this morning.
For lunch.
Oh my goodness, we going there.
For lunch. First of all. Because they watching Tyler Perry and all these guys put up all this stuff that's TV is fiction.
Sean, everything at Shake Shack costs $5. Everything. You can't buy nothing at Shake Shack for under $5.
Bro.
Buddy said, first of all, why the fuck did she have 2 chicken sandwiches?
The table was full of food.
Why did she have 2 chicken sandwiches?
I think he undershot us when he said he spent $50. He spent about 80 or 90.
Bruh, then the second question is, if you ain't want to eat at the Shake Shack, why did you order $73 worth of chicken sandwiches?
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
Did she eat them sandwiches though?
I doubt it. Buddy was like, we could leave. And he was angry.
Yeah.
Visibly.
Yeah. I wouldn't eat. You know what? I probably would have ate my food.
This is my other
But
part.
I wouldn't have been happy. I wouldn't have been happy sitting there.
So this is my other part, Sean. I don't know if you know this about me, right? But
Okay.
I struggle with knowing like what's real and what's not.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So I
get
take
that.
everything for face value, right? And I that's why I can't lie and shit because I just don't know when people are being real or
You don't
being
know
fake.
when. Yeah. I
Right.
get it.
I'm starting to think that a lot of these videos that I'm seeing of people having these type of disputes in restaurants or in the car, shit like that, it's a setup.
It's a skit.
You are giving me a skit because you want to go viral. Everybody want to be
Yeah.
famous now.
Yeah.
Right? Trust me, if there's one person in the world who understands that you want to be famous, right? It's me. 10 years old, I was practicing my signature because I thought I was going to the NFL. After that, when I turned 12 and I realized I could rap, I thought I was going to be a rapper.
Okay.
Right? So I always wanted to be famous. Not to the point of creating skits that could be harmful to the community. You
Right.
dig what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
So if y'all out here skitting, that's a whole nother thing. But if it's gonna be something, some type of really something that we could bring some conversation from, I'm with that.
Right.
Right. But if we just trying to get famous, gang, please don't keep doing that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's just whack.
Yeah.
You
But
did?
yeah, I've honestly never been to Shake Shack, but I've heard people talk about the prices.
Sir.
I've never been. I've never been to Shake Shack. But I've been to other places that are like, I guess, comparable to Shake Shack.
No, it's nothing.
Really?
It's nothing.
Really?
First of all,
in my mind, I have an issue with Shake Shack.
go ahead.
How do you go to the bank and ask for money for a business called Shake Shack and put a hamburger as your logo? How?
That's marketing 101. Sean.
Just bait and switch?
Yes. Huh? I'm calling this
It
place
confuses me though.
Sean. I'm
It's
calling this place Shake Shack
but you got a hamburger on your logo.
because what you gonna want when you get a shake, Sean? I don't know. Hamburgers and shakes go hand in hand.
Yeah.
You dig? So when when you see this green hamburger on my logo, it's inspiring you. Remember, the color green inspires you to eat.
Yeah.
So you like, damn, I really want a burger, right? He's like, damn. But then it's called Shake Shack, so I want a shake too. I've already convinced you got to eat and drink with me.
That's wild. That's wild. I get it. I mean, I get what you're saying, but you got to have what you do on the sign for me. you got to have what you do on the sign. I'm old fashioned, you know.
Okay.
My grandfather didn't go to Wendy's because he didn't like square hamburgers. He said the shit was weird. He ain't go to Wendy's. He said no American should eat square hamburgers. That's what he said.
Because where did they get it from?
Why they square?
Who's the designer of the square hamburger? Right? Man, I feel
Wendy's
like
is delicious. So I'm proud to say I haven't had fast food since this year started.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't.
You are doing well,
I have
sir.
not. But Wendy's is good. But why? Why the square hamburger? Why the chicken ain't square in there? Why they square the hamburger but not the chicken?
Now that's the question. That's inquiring minds right there, Sean.
Yeah.
So, damn, that's a really good question. I feel like
Yeah. But like when you go to a marijuana dispensary.
cannabis, Sean. We've been talking about this for years, okay? Good night.
When you go to
guy.
when you go to a cannabis dispensary, like you know what it is. I mean, actually,
You don't.
You don't know what they are,
No.
but you know what they are.
Absolutely.
You look at the.
It's like
buildings,
McDonald's,
Yeah,
Sean.
it's like because they're all different with their branding, but you know you could drive by and be like, oh, that definitely looks like a place where they sell cannabis.
It's like McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
You see the McDonald's, and they might all look different, right? Some of them you can go in and you be like, you know what? I might want to eat here. But some of them, you're going to tell yourself, I wouldn't eat here if everybody paid me to eat
that's
here.
true. What do you think about those new dystopian looking McDonald's? The ones that look like they're out of the Hunger Games. Like, have you seen how they dress in there? They don't even look like they're having fun anymore. I mean, nobody's having fun working at a McDonald's probably.
Yeah, McDonald's is that's one of the funnest jobs I ever had.
But like, have you seen what their new buildings look like?
I haven't, and
they look like they look like old school. I don't know. It's like an update, but it's like gray. Like everything is gray.
No, I'm not with the muted tones. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I feel like we at the space of Demolition Man.
Exactly.
Right?
That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Demolition Man, the new McDonald's, and the outfits they have to wear are very like it looks like the police uniform from
from Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
Wait till they start with the short songs.
War.
When they start with the short songs, that's when you know it's over. I like these short songs. It's for a commercial, Sandra Bullock. But thank y'all for tuning in, though, gang. We happy we came back.
Yep.
Well, I'm happy we came back. I can't speak for my man, Sean.
I'm very happy we're back. I can't wait till we get in our space and we can expand. We're going to have more cameras.
Absolutely.
It's going to be it's going to be a labor of love and effort.
Absolutely.
And we don't do this to go viral. We don't do this to make money.
Absolutely.
At some point, we hope that we can get to that point. But,
to get there.
You know, we're just trying to grow this thing organically. And we promise we ain't going nowhere. Again.
Yeah, that's it. We had to get some things straight.
Yeah, we locked
in tight though, like school lockers.
Yep.
I'm glad we back, my brother.
Absolutely. It's good to be back. It's
All
good
right.
to be back.
Hey, y'all coming.
And rest in peace to Mr. Navali. Rest in peace, sir.
Absolutely. Absolutely, gang.
Yeah. Your struggle was definitely felt and understood, and I'm just sorry that you never got to get with your family again. So, but your name will ring forever. So
Absolutely, gang.
Rest in peace, sir.